Okay, good day to all of you. I'm here to discuss the how to use the Turnitin. It is an online closed source plagiarism checking website. So you need to use it online. You need to be connected to the internet in order to use it. Closed source means you need to you need a subscription from this company, from Turnitin, for you to use this. And I'm lucky to have an instructor account for this website. In order to have instructor's account, your school or university should subscribe, should have a subscription. These subscriptions expires every year. Every year you need to pay subscription fee again. You have to renew subscription fee. So the Turnitin been gone for a while, and it's back yesterday, 11/27/2020. So to celebrate that, I will make a video about how it's used. This video is about Turnitin. How I will demonstrate how it is used if you are an instructor, and how it is used if you are a student. So let's go. First, I will log in as an instructor. This is the email that I will use as an instructor. Uh, Remember that even if you are an instructor, you need to submit this email to the administrator of the Turnitin account in your office or in your school for it to be activated as an instructor's account. That's the first step if you are an instructor. Talk to your admin and say to him that your Turnitin account must be converted into an instructor's account. So I'll enter my password. So there are two types of account here: student account and instructor account. So I will use the instructor account first. I will act first as an instructor using my CBSU email. So this proves that this is a legitimate subscription from Cavite State University. So I'm also making this demo to inform or or introduce the Turnitin to the CBSU community. That's my purpose, to inform all the instructors, professors that Turnitin, that CBSU has a subscription in Turnitin, and they can use it to check the work of their work of their students, especially in terms of researches. Also, if the instructor or professor is currently pursuing graduate or postgraduate degrees, this account will help him a lot. And I'm demonstrating it how, and I will demonstrate it on how it is used. So, instructor, there are two things that you need to do if you are an instructor. First is you need to add class, and another one is you need to add assignment. So let's do the adding of classes. So class name is manuscript checking. This is not an actual class, but I'm naming it manuscript checking. Enrollment key, math check. It's math check 2020. Subject areas, engineering, student level. This is, I'm using it for personal use, but you can choose any of this. Personal use because I'm checking my actual manuscript. I will use this to check my actual manuscript and to see how much is the plagiarism on the manuscript that I wrote. So let us submit this. Class type standard. So you need to be very careful with this. The class ID is generated by the Turnitin. The enrollment key is generated by the class instructor. Be careful with this because if something you have copied is wrong, if you copied it wrong and send it to your students, the student cannot enroll, and there's a mismatch between these two. So I'll copy it in Paint to be sure. Copy it in Paint, and I'll also copy it in my notepad. So class ID is copy it, and paste to your notepad. So class ID is 8-digit 8-digit indicator of your class. Enrollment key acts as the password. This acts as a password for your class. Enrollment key. So let's check it again. 2737493. So it's correct. So this one is correct. So we'll leave it and continue. Now that the class has been created, we'll go to the class and create an assignment, add an assignment. So Turnitin is processing it. Let's wait for a while. Assignment title, paper 1. Point value, for example, this is only an example. Allow any file type. Okay, allow only file types that Turnitin can check for similarity. Okay, let's do that. Start date November 28th, due date. I think this is only a demo, so I'll make it short also. November 28th also, same day submission. Post date November 28th also. Okay, submit. Okay, you can enter the special instruction. Let's go to the optional setting. This is optional, so okay, I will not add enter special instruction. It's up to the instructor. But I will not add up anything to it. Allow submissions after due date. No, how strict the professor is. But this is only for demo purposes. Generate similarity reports for submission. Yes. Generate similarity reports for student submission. Immediately, first report is final. So again, that's only for demo purposes. Exclude bibliographic materials from similarity index for all papers in this assignment. Yes, let's exclude the bibliography, because if it is included, Turnitin will detect most bibliography as plagiarized. Exclude quoted materials from similarity index for all papers in this assignment. Yes. Exclude small sources. Yes. Or let's say no. Let's say okay. Yes. Allow students to see similarity report. Yes. Submit papers to no repository. Yes. No repository. If you choose standard paper repository, and use different emails in submitting the same paper after you receive it from your instructor, if there is any revisions, uh, because it's different email address from two different people, uh, the repository will read it as plagiarized, because Turnitin cannot detect whether are your group mates or not. So make sure that once you submit your paper, uh, remember the email that you use for submitting that paper. So there is a grammar checking also. Let's check also the grammar. Spelling also. So submit. So these are the settings. And the instructor is setting it. Oh, so there is a correction. Exclude, there must be Let's just include good small sources. No. Submit. So we have now an assignment which will start on November 28th with a due date of December 5. Pause December 6, 2020. Okay, so I think this is your first assignment. As an instructor, you have done your part. We have created the class and we have created the assignment. So you log out. You log out and wait for your students to enroll in that subject. But for your students to enroll in the subject or the class that you have created, he must know this information. You should you should email this information to him or her, the class ID and the enrollment key. So we close Turnitin, but we will go back again. Let's go back again as a student. Let's go back again as a student. If you are a new user, the first step is for you to make an account first. Make an account, and for you to make an account, these informations are needed. If you are a new user, first time user. So for the purpose of demonstration, I've already done that. So I will not go back to that step, but first step again, create an account. Now I am now acting as a student, so I will enroll in a class. To enroll in a class, you must receive an email from your professor containing this information. Email or he stated in your Facebook groups this information. So class copy and paste it. So enrollment key is this one. Paste. Okay. Submit. So you have enrolled in a class with this ID and with this class name, manuscript checking. So we need to enter into that class and see what's inside, what's in store for us as a student. So there is already an assignment, paper 1. These are the deadlines. And for example, we have already made that assignment. You need to submit an assignment. So you need to supply Paper 1, the submission title. So, what can I submit? Only Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, WordPerfect, PDF. So these are the types of documents that you can submit. So choose from this computer. So I'll choose from my computer how to use this one. Example, this is my assignment 1 or paper 1. So open it. Then upload. So it's uploading. Let's wait for it. It will take a while. This is our uploaded paper, paper 1. Assignment title is paper 1. So submission title, paper 1. File name, orbital shaker, 3.32 megabyte. Page count, 15. Word count, 1. Character count, 1. So we need to confirm. Single file upload. So after we have uploaded it, we return to assignment. So it is being processed. If you are a first-time user, have you have sometimes the results are generated right away, but if you have submitted it once or once or two times, you need to wait for 24 hours before you see the result. So I have done many takes in this video, so more than 3 times that I have done this submitting step. So think we need to come back for wait come back again and log in as a student after 24 hours process. So that's the reason why the result is not instantly generated. But if you are a first first time user of Turnitin, they will give you 3 times that the results will be generated instantly. So again, wait for 24 hours. So let's wait. Uh, I think we'll having a part two of this video after we have the similarity report. So thank you for watching this video. See you on part two. The part two will be attached to this video, not a separate video, but a continuing video. Thank you for watching. Okay. I think we don't need to wait for 24 hours. Yes, there is already a result. There's already a result. This is the result. This is where the this is the similarity detected by Turnitin. According to Turnitin, these are all copy paste or needs to be replaced. That's 6%. What are the two? So these are just labeled. So some of my students have used this in their journal, published journal. So it was detected by Turnitin. So these are the all sources, but it is not important. Filters and settings. The bibliography was excluded, also the quotes. So current view. Let's download the current view. So this is the current view in PDF. Originally it is 15, but now this is the report current view. These are the plagiarized. We need to replace it. These are the contents. So this is the originality report. 8%, 7% are from the internet sources, and 1% from publications. So that's it. Even though it is stated here processing and by experience, this means you have to wait for 24 hours. But the results are generated already. So for the purpose of this demo, we will not wait for this to have a result because we already have a result. So if you have a similarity report that is more than 15%, you can resubmit it. But remember to use the same email address that you use for submitting the paper the first time you submit it. Okay. So that's how Turnitin is used if you are a student. So let's log out and use Turnitin again as a instructor or a professor. So you need to save this, the download, and you need to, if you are using Turnitin for so that you can submit your paper in a journal, you need to save this similarity report and send it to the journal wherein you are interested to submit your paper. Some journals will do it for you, the plagiarism, but some journals will ask you to do it by yourself. So you need to send this report to the journal. Okay. Okay, we'll go back to Turnitin as an instructor. So I need to log in again as an instructor. So okay, go back again as an instructor and monitor what had happened to your class. So this is the class ID, this is the class name. So there are one student that have submitted. There is an 8% similarity for that for the paper submitted by that student. So I'll open it and see what's inside. Okay, this is the paper submitted by the student. And see what are those contents that are tagged as plagiarized. So if I saw this, I will ask my student to rephrase, even though they are 8% below 15% or 10% as required. I'll ask my student to still change, rephrase it, because still rephrase it. After checking the full paper, okay, after seeing the paper, you can grade it, but I will not show it here in this demo. seeing a similarity report in my case is less than 15% or 10%, I'm satisfied with this as an instructor. So, so that's how Turnitin is used. Be it uh, you're a professor, instructor, or be it you're a student. So I will delete it so that it will not be used. Will not be used because I will upload this video in the internet, YouTube. I will delete this class because I've already finished the demonstration. So you are the witness that I delete this class. There is a warning. Do you want to remove this class from your homepage? Please note that data from this class will not be deleted. You and your students, however, will no longer have access to this class or any papers within this class. Okay. Okay. I think that's all I can share on how to use Turnitin. I hope the viewer, whether you are a student or whether you are an instructor, have learned something from this.